noticing things. And thank you for that Cash App. I greatly appreciate it. Speaking of looking back in the day and noticing things, right? Check this out, right? Because I can't. This just popped up. But remember when we were all wondering what was going on with Mr. Jaime Foxx? Remember when we were just guessing, right? We were all just guessing what happened to Jaime Foxx as far as him, the clone Tyrone coming out at the same time, him getting sick and having a stroke and supposedly. Anyway, I was like, Diddy did it. Diddy did it. No, Diddy didn't do it. Diddy did it. Did he do it? Diddy did it. Show you how Diddy did it. Listen to how Diddy did it.
How's it going?
What's the word, bro? We back at it again.
We're back at it, man. Glad to have you back, man. Things have always been cracking.
Yes,
Every
sir.
time we do something.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say congratulations on 1 million views. By the time this hits, you'll have 1 million views on the very first interview we did. And that's
Let's
just
go.
for one clip, the full interview.
Full interview. Let's go. Let's go. That's what's up. Thanks for having me, bro.
1 million
Like,
views.
you the one took the interview first and got all this started, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad it worked out. Well, I think we'll just probably start off with the biggest stuff that's been going on, man, since our last interview, man, and that is Diddy has been arrested, man. He was arrested at a Manhattan hotel, and they're charging him with a lot of crimes, a lot of serious crimes. He's looking at, 15 years to life in prison, sex trafficking, a lot of really nasty charges. What was your first thoughts when you first seen the news?
Well, my first thoughts was kind of like vindication because
Icon Vonnie, what's going on?
to everybody who was on the comments in the first interview trying to say I was lying or embellishing, everything I said proved to be facts. Everything that I laid out on the table was shown to be facts. And, they didn't arrest him until he brought his private jet to New York. Because part of the agreement was, long as his private jet was not in the same city and state as him, he could stay on the street. He brought that private jet to New York. They see him out there taking pictures with little females on the street. This guy had a sucker in his mouth, man, in front of some young females. They came and got him. What's going on? What's that about? I knew it was coming. And I've been saying it for years.
I didn't even realize they caught Puff with a lollipop in his mouth. That just makes it even worse.
But now, it's out in the open. And you see in the indictment that they had the blonde hair vampire sex workers in there. In the indictment, they got this man on camera sexually assaulting a male sex worker on camera, man.
And the crazy thing is, while I was reading that shit, every time I was reading the lawsuits to y'all and going over different footage with Diddy, I kept mentioning what Big Homie C was talking about, where he was like, yo, pay attention when the spiked head dudes come in there. When the flashy shirt, spike head white boys come up in there, that's when it's time to go. That's when Uncle Luke even said, yo, it was time to go. When I saw the spike head dudes come up in here, Uncle Luke said it. Listen, Uncle Luke, Doodle Brown, okay? I would have Doodle Brown Luke. Miami ass shaking Luke. Wild fucking Freaknik Luke. Freaknik Luke said it's time to go when it comes to a Diddy party. You know it's some shit going down that you just shouldn't be at.
I told y'all, I'm telling facts. No.
Now, we've touched on some of the stories from before, but a lot of them were just, like Dwight Howard. Now, there's nothing really illegal about anything that you actually seen. What are some of the things that you heard behind the scenes that were going on before this indictment actually dropped?
Well, I know he poisoned Jaime Foxx, and Jaime Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
So, wait, you're saying that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx, and that's how Jamie Foxx got sick?
Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this.
Juju, what had happened was, what's going on? I'll run it back for
Facts.
y'all. You heard what he just said?
And that's how Jamie Foxx,
I know that's a fact.
before this indictment actually dropped.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
So, wait, you're saying that
Jamie Foxx reported him.
the things that you heard behind the scenes that were going on before this indictment actually dropped?
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
So, wait, you're saying that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx, and that's how Jamie Foxx got sick?
Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this.
Auntie Tazi, what's going on? That's a great question.
Facts.
Wow. Okay, and how did you hear
This man to the FBI because of this.
To the FBI. Jamie Foxx reported Diddy to the FBI. So there is no more speculation. There is no more speculation as to what happened to Jamie Foxx. Big Homie just confirmed it. Just confirmed it. Yes, that's a great question. Why were we singing Doodle Brown? I have no idea why we were singing that song. Especially when you think about what it might be about. Ugh. But Jamie Foxx, you know, when he came out of the hospital, he didn't say too much about this. He didn't say much about this at all. He didn't say much about this at all. And you know, let's listen to more of what he's saying real quick.
Facts.
Wow. Okay, and how did you hear about this? If you can tell me, or if you can't, that's all good. But you know what I'm saying, like, well, you know, people are they're gonna want to know, you know what I'm saying, how this happened, or you know what I'm saying, what's the backstory to this?
Well, by the time this drop, this is gonna be in the stratosphere. It's gonna be in the ether by the time this drop. You can probably look it up right now. But by the time this interview drop, this is gonna be out in the ether for sure. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times. Why am I testing positive for cyanide? You feel me? Why do I had pneumonia 3 times? So people like, man, why he breathe like that? Because I only got one lung. And then I had a car crash. I got one nostril permanently blocked. And I done had pneumonia 3 times. Somebody been trying to poison me. My brother got poisoned with me. The little lady I was bodyguarding, she got poisoned. Like, somebody is carrying on these antics. These is facts.
Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. It's ways in this industry people go about doing things. Just know I tested positive for cyanide 3 times after drinking some bottles in the club. Once you get hit with the cyanide, it turns into pneumonia. I had it 3 times. So, fact.
So I just want to make sure we're talking about what was it, a year or 2 ago or so, when Jamie Foxx got real sick and everybody said he had a stroke.
Yes.
We're talking about that, or we're talking about something different?
I'm talking about that.
Okay. Now, and you said that you've been, victim of having your, liquor poisoned. Like, what do you think that you did that made them want to poison you?
Bro, I didn't. If you ask anybody about me, they're gonna tell you I'm known for blowing the spot up. So, like, I've had altercations with people around him for doing strange things to people that I'm close with. And they do little sneaky stuff like that. You feel me? So, I was kind of careful about some of the things I said, but, now that I know that certain people off the street, the money is dried up, so now it's time to play ball.
Now it's time to play ball. I know that's right, see. I know that's right. So pretty much everybody's now, they don't care about whistleblowing now that Diddy is arrested. Now that Diddy's arrested, nobody pretty much has too much fear as far as regarding him is concerned. But you notice with even with Jay and Beyonce throwing that cease and desist at Pierre Morgan, more people are starting to say, okay, we can say what the fuck we want about Jay and Beyonce. Ain't gonna throw cease and desist at us. Nazir Ali, what's going on? I like how everybody is ready to tell the truth now. I love how everybody's ready to tell the truth now. If y'all don't remember what the big homie talking about now, I don't remember now.
There has been negative propaganda put out about me.
Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one.
Very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
Yo, Fox and I came. What? Puff sitting there. It's kind of, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man, huh? So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little town car. There's town, I grabbed me a town car so I could skirt. Puff the SUVs and the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera, the big Canon. Like, yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonz, the whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get the, but at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. Wow. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady. The sex lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing.
So now you have the hotline lady, Dr. Ruth, right? If y'all don't remember Dr. Ruth, Google Dr. Ruth. Like that's a wormhole in itself. Miss Dr. Ruth. But Dr. Ruth, I'm saying the sex lady, yes. The sex teacher, I should say. Dr. Ruth, the sex educator. Let me just say what it properly is. The sex educator, Dr. Ruth. With Diddy. Okay? Freak off happening. And Jamie's got footage of it. Jamie's telling people he has footage of it. Diddy didn't like this.
On their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is? Right. Bum, 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 bum.
Beyonce.
That's
crazy.
Wow. And then Andre Harrell, run that back. That's the one right there. That's gonna be the one. You just missed that, the ordering of the champagne, the whole nine. Country, get this. You call me country, I'm gonna take country, get this. So I'm filming it. That's the one. That's the record right there. Run it back. Bun. So Dr. Ruth Puff dancing, right? All of a sudden I get this, and then I flip the camera this way. There's Demi Moore and some young dude. I don't know who the dude is. So I said, Puff, who that? Oh, that's the young cat. I asked him question. I said, cool. So I asked Demi Moore. I said, is it cool if I? She said, sure, whatever. It was probably a wild night. Sure. So I watched when they first, got together. So what happened was, I'm following Puff, and his parties were like amazing. We were in Philly one day. I fly to Philly, town car, same business, go up. But Puff say, this party, Playboy, this party right here, I see $1.5 million. I said, nigga, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400, and it will rival this, not in scale, but the people there, because that's how I started. I was the first social media dude. When I would do stand-up, I had cue cards. This is 91. I had cue cards, and I would have people sign and put their pager numbers on it. And I would call during the week. Yo, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. So I had 800 signatures, 600 women, 200 guys. So it became a floating party.
Hey, real quick, because I was just thinking about it while he was saying the Beyonce "Crazy in Love" record. The bam, that's "Crazy in Love." The that's "Crazy in Love," right? So I was like, what are the odds, right? Because I'm like, this is a Puff party. How does he have Beyonce song? Right? I'm like, what are the odds that he owns part of that record? Not produced it, but what are the odds that Puff owns part of Beyonce's record "Crazy in Love"? What are the odds of that, right? What are the fucking odds of that? I gotta put this one in the bigs. I'll put this one in the bigs for y'all. Watch this. Look at this shit here. Let me highlight that for y'all. In case y'all don't see who that is. That's a Janice and Justin Combs Publishing. But look who's the co-producer on Summertime for that. Stevie J. Well, what do you have here? Justin and Janice Combs Publishing have the publishing rights to Beyonce's "Crazy in Love." What are the fucking odds? The things you find, you know?
So when Puff came to L.A., he said, yo, Playboy, Saturday morning, make that shit happen. I said, I'm on it. Went into my phones, called 200, because I didn't have a big house, 200 of my best friends, girls that were beautiful but not tight but not slutty, you know, just in the daytime. You know, it's daytime. So this is my daytime crew, right? He get there, he goes, that's the girl on this movie and that's the girl on that. I said, yeah, we all hang out. We ain't got no money, but we all hang out together. I said, look on the table. Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I put on some nice plates and some cola and a picture and the whole nine. And it was great. He had a great time. And that was that same party that Pharrell was at. But what I started doing in order to get artists together, I said, Puff, you don't understand. When we watch you from New York, you're bigger than life to us. I said, so the $1.5 million, yeah, you can do that, but it don't matter. Because a New York fitted baseball cap is how much retail?
Like $25.
$25, right?
Yeah.
I said, Puff, but on your head, it's priceless. And I said, now watch this. And I played pong, pong, ping, pong, 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 pong. And the LA niggas was mad. They was like, hey, look here, cuz, hey, fuck that shit, dog. Fuck that shit, dog. That motherfucker. I said, look, you got these LA niggas gone. And it was moments like that. It was like, and then I had a studio in the back. So every time somebody would come over, I would ask them to drop music there. Puff, Snoop, because I wanted to get in the music business. But we also started doing this thing called New Music Album. So any person that came to the house that had a song or could do stand-up with it, you could perform. No one was allowed to boo or nothing like this. Watch who benefited from it. Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch.
Wow.
13 years old. He'd be in one part of the house. He'd be like, can I, nigga, go back in there. You can't, fuck back in there. You can't come in here. And he'd be like this, right? He slept on the couch. Ed Sheeran was the latest. Ed Sheeran slept. Ed Sheeran, my new house. Ed Sheeran slept on my studio floor for 6 weeks.
Amen.
Working on this shit.
6
weeks.
That's a great question.
We do, like I said.
That's a great question. I'm not sure when this exactly was, but I'm gonna guess that it was sometime recent. Not too recent, but I'm guessing that this was sometime recent though.
What's great about what we do is that I had Anthony Hamilton. I remember Anthony Hamilton had he said, man, nobody want to hear me sing. I go watch it. I would go follow him and watch him sing in places. I'd be the only one in there. It was like he had to sing at this one little open mic thing, and he was saying, "I'm like, sing, Anthony." Let the Lord use you, Anthony. Sing, son, sing. I mean, it's great. So the last one we had, I'm gonna tell you the ones that we've had that was amazing, and then I'm gonna go. When Drake hit, I'm in the Bahamas, baby. I'm in the Bahamas. My sister hit me. My sister, she here, dark skin, always in touch. Nigga, you need to get this Drake. I said, nigga, I hit the internet. I said, oh, nigga, I'm in my robe. I grabbed some wine. I said, I forgot to call you on your birthday. Said I said, I gotta find that dude. So Breon finds him. We actually do a song together. But I was watching him, and I took him on when the redheaded guy took over for Jay Leno.
Conan.
I took him on Conan. I said, Conan, you don't know who this dude is. I said, his name is Drake, and 2 girls in on it. I said, y'all up on it. He about to be the big dude. So when Drake rolled out his thing, his first album, I said, Drake, I'm gonna do a thing for you. My house is called New Music Hour, and I call this On My Balcony. I want you to come get on my balcony. So what do you mean? I said, don't worry about it. You'll see. I said, the SUVs will pick you up, bring you to my house. Now I got a bigger house. It's like 40 acres. Women showed up to the party at 3 in the afternoon. Bus pulled up. 30 girls get out. Bus pull up. 40 girls get out. Crazy. I said, well, ladies, he's not going to be here till like 11 because BET time. So he won't be here till 11. We'll wait. It was BET because it was BET Award.
Oh, okay. We thought you were going to.
No. It was the BET Awards that weekend. So I said, listen, he ain't going to be here till 11. So we still setting up, right? By the time he got there, 2,500 people counted in my backyard. When he drove up the driveway, we had a drive-in movie theater poster of him and this artwork. The smooth one with the cut, you know, the peacoat, the smooth, the motherfucker with the shit right. You know what I'm saying? No smiles. It's just the motherfucking right.
Now this is before the stroke. What's going on, baby Juju? Yeah, this is before the stroke. This is why they said he had the stroke, pretty much. This is pretty much Big Homie C was saying that because this happened, Diddy got to him, and he told on Diddy.
He drive up with all his boys, and it's funny when before you get your money, everything is too big. Mm-hmm. Like his Letterman jacket was, he was like, oh man, I said, yeah, man. Dog, I said,
look at the body.
So we get out. I said, hey, Drake. So a few people in the back want to say hi to you. We walk around, 2,500 people. We go up on my balcony. I said, Drake, now I've done this. Puff was the first major one. Now it's you. We want to give you your artist. We want to, because you're going to get enough hate. There's going to be enough niggas out there that hate but the fact of what you're doing right now. And so we do the interview, and I hand him the mic, and there's all these people down there. And I said, could you just say something to the people? He said, oh man, what'd I say? I said, nigga, sing something. He leaned over the balcony. I'm more than just an option. The party shot through the roof. We do that till about 4 in the morning.
Right.
Most people leave. We got 200 people left, 200 or 300 people left. I got a pianist to come around 3 in the morning, played all the music unplugged, rapped his music unplugged. New Music Hour at that time. We sat and we listened to other rappers rap and other people try to get their thing on. They go to like 6 in the morning, wrap it up. Then we moved on to Rick Ross. Did one same situation. Not as many people, but the women.
Oh yeah.
And Puff knew about it. Puff got there early. Yeah. and left Rick in LA because I live outside of it. I said, Rick, you better get here. But Puff got he's about to leave with everybody. And they got 300 bottles of Ciroc. It's crazy. And when he showed up, I told the DJ, because I had a DJ in the back, I said, listen, when Rick show up, just start playing. These niggas wanna hold me back. These niggas, but don't drop the beat until we walk all the way through the house. When he walked through the house, it's like he had a piccolo. And people was just like this. And then when he finally got into the studio, Puff was standing on top of the things with the Ciroc. These niggas, boom! nigga, crazy. And then we did 2 Chainz and who else was like? But
Ooh, I got the bell ringing. I got them bell.
All right, so as y'all see, if it wasn't for Jamie Foxx doing this, that him being poisoned wouldn't have happened. Pretty much is what Big Homie C is saying, and a lot of people were just speculating on what happened to Jamie back then, but this pretty much would confirm exactly what happened to Jamie. Him saying all that, even with Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore, you guys heard him saying that Demi Moore had a young Ashton Kutcher, specifically saying that a young Ashton Kutcher. And we played the video of Demi Moore kissing the young boy when she was 19. I got you, Icon Vonnie. I got you. Demi Moore was, said to be on that too as well. Demi Moore was definitely said to be on the pedophilia chain.